So, my fellow Manchester United fan, if you have been following Manchester United for a very long time now, you should have been noticing some certain things about Manchester United, especially when it comes to transfer. Yes, because if you look at players that have done exceptionally well for Manchester United, they are not big money transfer. They are not that so-called statement signing for the club. Yes, a lot of other clubs might have been having that statement signing, which have been doing well for them. But if you look at Manchester United, if you have been following Manchester United for a very long time, I'm not saying this new Gen Z, so if you have been following Manchester United for a very, very long time, you should notice something, that most of the players that have done exceptionally well for Manchester United, they are not so-called statement signing. They are signings that came in with little or nothing, small money, but they did exceptionally well. I'll give you an example. Number one, players like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. How much did Manchester United sign Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? What did he turn out to be? He turned out to be one of Manchester United's greatest players right now, super sub, which we all know him for. Another example, Wayne Rooney. How much did Manchester United sign Wayne Rooney? He was not a statement signing, but at the end of the day, what is Wayne Rooney's record in Manchester? He's still, till today, he's still the highest goal scorer in Manchester United till today. Another example, Cristiano Ronaldo. How much was Cristiano Ronaldo signed? I think £12 million then. £12 million. Now, who is Ronaldo? The greatest player of all time. Another example, Eric Cantona. I can go on and on. How much was Eric Cantona signed to Manchester United? £1.something million. And how did he turn out to be at the end of the day? So one thing I see is that it's not all about the statement signing. It's about the willingness, the desire for that player to play for the club. That is all that matters. I know a lot of chunk of Manchester United fans are not happy about the signing of Ederson. Yes, a lot of them are not happy. They are expecting a statement signing. What is a statement signing? For that statement signing, it has a lot of risk. A lot of teams might have been doing other things, might have been doing it and be successful. But for Manchester United, it's a different ballgame. When you are signed with that heavy amount, the pressure will be on you. That's why most times, most of those big signings, at the end of the day, they flop. Why? Because of the pressure. The media will come for you. Everybody will come for you. Especially when you have a bad game, you are going to be destroyed. Also, look at a player like Bruno Fernandes. How much will Bruno Fernandes sign to Manchester United? £40-something million. And look how he had turned out to be. Everybody now is celebrating Bruno Fernandes this season. Was he a statement signing? No. So when you are signed with little money, you have less pressure. Media will not come for you like that because they look at your money. It is more so the pressure for someone who they sign with small money and the pressure on the person who they sign as a statement sign is different. Because when they sign with that kind of money, everybody is expecting you to be a superstar because they would want you to complement your money. So that's the two difference. So for me, signing of Ederson, for me, it's a good thing. It's left for him to now come and show us what he has to offer. Don't be surprised. He might come to Manchester United and turn out to be one of the best midfielders the world has ever seen. It's possible. So that is what it is. Because now, £38 million, the pressure will not be on him like that. Like the pressure will not be on him the way pressure is on Florian Wirtz because of the price. So my sign Elliot Anderson now, he might come to Manchester United because of the pressure. He will flop. So that is just the difference. So Manchester United, you guys should not be bothered. One thing we should be praying that this guy come to Manchester United and pick form. And at the end of the day, we'll be happy to see him play great football. That is all that matters for me. I don't care about this statement sign of a thing. And Elliot Anderson might have that statement. He might still come to Manchester United. The system, the pressure, and the club will still swallow him. Will still end up doing nothing. So that is football. So for me, I don't believe in this statement sign of a thing. For me, I believe in players who have the passion, who have the desire, who are talented, who are ready to die for the bad. That is all that matters for me, not a statement signing. So my fellow Manchester United, what are your thoughts about this? Look far back, search, and also check way back in history. We have a lot of players that Manchester have signed like that, and at the end of the day, they did not perform. But rather, those ones that they've not even signed with big money end up being the ones that are performing. So share your thoughts under the comment section. Tap the like button and also share. See you in my next video. Thank you.